Hello everyone and welcome to another video with me, Umber Rays, and Mog. Mog's here too. Mog got off her lazy butt. Ow! Okay, fine, whatever. Anyway, this was the live stream night, so welcome to the live stream recap. And what do you guys expect? Well, this is basically what we got. We got a pretty decent little update. Sometimes these live streams can be incredibly long, incredibly painful, but tonight was actually fairly short considering some of the pieces of crap we've gotten that are been like 2 hours long and just so much fluff to them. This one seemed to get more just in, out, and on with business. So I kind of appreciate that just because, you know, it is not fun sitting through some of the fluff of these sometimes and waiting for the actual information. So what can we expect? Well, let's go into the game and show off because, yeah, February 28th will be our update day, and that will come with new data mines of brand new units that we will talk about in a second. And yes, FF1, I'm getting there, CG Warrior of Light, I know. No point hiding it. This is going to be exciting for a lot of people because a lot of people have been waiting for this unit. But yes, this is going to be our Final Fantasy 1 Mog King, and this update will basically give us the details on it. We'll find out how good Warrior of Light is, and so on. Now, this is the next story update. The next story update will be, apparently, probably not the end. This season will never die, will it? It's just like Mercy and Heroes. Hey, an Overwatch joke. Anyway, also surprisingly was that the wrong 3-star summon got, or the wrong summon got a 3-star, but not unhappy to see this. Anima getting a 3-star has been incredibly long overdue, and it's about time. Can't wait to see how difficult this is, but yeah, really cool to see a new magic-based summon get a 3-star, and yeah, this has just been so long overdue. Not a big fan of the animation, but we'll talk more about that later. And one last wrong prediction. Hey, apparently 2 units is enough. Say hello to the FF2 series boss battle. This will be also in the update. As you can see, these are the units that get bonus stats for going up against this one. Pretty exciting. Looks like might be a little difficult since there's only DPS and no healers that get bonuses, but I guess we'll wait and see. Might actually be adjusted, but for Firion and Leon fans, this is a good way to power up those characters, so get a little excited for that because those characters get better. But what about the actual big deal? Well, as it turns out, there was a fair amount of information that came on the live stream tonight. So I'm actually going to switch over. And you're probably going to see just a little bit of the remaining chat box from the live stream. But yes, this was an interesting night because as we found out, where is it? Ooh, it's a little too big. Let's see if I can't just size that down. There we go. This is going to be the start of a brand new type of Mog King event. This Mog King event is going to be much friendlier and better for basically all the players who are currently playing the JP side. For one thing, the old bonus units that will give bonuses. Warrior of Light will give 75%. Thank you. Fucking thank you. There will also be Garland and Sarah, a friend point unit that will give 50% each. God, just got to admit that is incredibly nice to have easier ways to get friend point. But not only that, FF1, this is going to be the start of a new format of Mog King. Say hello to series events. Yes, events that will actually celebrate the series that they belong to. About time that Mog King's got, you know, a little bit more of an update to be a little bit better. So what does this mean? Well, FF1 units will get stat bonuses to all of their stats. So this is really good. I like this. It also gives you just, you know, some boosts for using some different types of units. There will be also a new difficulty, which is news. This new difficulty will only be clearable once. And if you're wondering why I chose Kingdom Hearts music, I just had it on stream and I really like Kingdom Hearts music. So deal with it. But yes, there will be a new difficulty and it will only be clearable once, whatever that means, whatever the rewards are. Not entirely sure, but I guess we'll find out soon enough. Also, for logging in, you will also get 2 free garlands and 2 free Warrior of Lights just for logging in. This is a stark change in attitude for Mog Kings especially. Mog Kings have been in this state of just this constant annoyance of having to pull for units, especially when it's older units that you just didn't keep around. It feels really bad, and I think that Alum has been getting that feedback a lot lately. So instead, they're going to give us 2 50% and 2 75% bonus units just for logging in. Good. It's about time. There's no two ways about this one. I'm not pulling any punches. This needed to happen. Hopefully, it continues to happen into the future. But that is not all, because there is a couple other changes too. Namely, what you can get from the actual reward shop. I'm not even joking about this. The Mog King Exchange is getting event units, 5-star level max, event unit prisms, and event unit trust moogles, as well as event unit super trust moogles. That's right. All of this stuff you will be able to get in the game for playing the event. Now, exactly what this means, how expensive they will be, how difficult they will be to get, no idea. So don't ask yet. This is brand new, but this is pretty exciting. If you can get a new Warrior of Light or a new Garland just for playing the Mog King a whole bunch, hey, we finally have a reason to play again. Event unit prisms can help you get a specific unit up to 7-star easier. Event unit trust moogles and super 2. Do I really need to fucking explain? And there is still more to come, apparently, that we will also be able to get. So yes, this is going a long way to alleviate frustrations. But for you guys out there who are big Warrior of Light fans, well, first, Garland. Garland's TMR is a Materia 50% attack up and a limit burst fill rate up. Super TMR is heavy armor with 32 attack, 48 defense, 35 spirit, and % MP recovery per turn. Pretty nice little heavy armor because of that % MP recovery. Think that might be useful in the future. And then, of course, here he is. He's finally here. Say hello to CG, Warrior of Light. A character that I think way too many of you have been way too excited about for way too long. But he's finally here. So yes, CG Warrior of Light will have a limit burst, AoE % defense up, I do believe, AoE defense as attack damage, and AoE barrier. TMR will be a one-handed sword, 72 attack, 46 defense, 20% defense, and Warrior of Light himself will get an extra 20% HP and % MP recovery per turn for using it. Not a bad TMR weapon, to be totally honest. Super TMR will be a heavy shield, 108 defense, 52 spirit, 30% to water, wind, earth, and dark resistance, and 10% permanent physical damage mitigation. I knew I saved that Super TMR Moogle for something. This is really good. Warrior of Light seems to be a physical defense tank with some offensive capabilities, possibly some support abilities, much just a better, considerably better unit. We'll have to wait and see exactly what he is in the data mine, or the news should drop tomorrow, which will give us a little bit more of a peek. Garland is probably DPS, and Garland's limit burst, it does allow him to turn into chaos, which is, you know, just really, really cool. That is just really, really cool. So going back in, I'll see if I can't just bring it up. It was somewhere about, nope, a little bit further. Here he is. All right, so while that's running, I'll talk a little bit more about Brave. So there's also a couple event equips that are pretty nice. A heavy shield with 48 defense and spirit, 30% dark resistance, and poison and petrify resistance, and an accessory with 20 attack, 6 defense, and auto brave. Not a bad bunch. Looking to be a really good event. As a matter of fact, I'd go so far to say that this event is actually looking pretty fantastic, because it seems like the Mog King event is taking a big step forward, if not to have new mechanics, then to have at least much better rewards for playing it. You can't always get what you want, but sometimes what you get is actually, well, you get what you need. Meh. The Mog King event, if the event stuff is not really insanely difficult to get, then this will probably be a fun event. This will probably be a good trend going forward to just make it easier to get some of the units that we actually want and care about. Now, chances are it won't be easy to, it will be impossible, literally impossible to get everything, but that's okay. Alums does still need to make their money and make their bottom line if the game wants to survive. But if there's a much easier way to get these units, I'm on board for this. That doesn't mean that the rest of the game doesn't need to improve and that I'm okay with CG limited storytime characters, but still. Also, you can expect your 10 monthly gift tickets that you can be used not on a banner, but just in the gift summon, so that's perfectly fine. FFB Soundtrack Volume 2 is coming, I believe, March 20th, and comes with a 7-star unit that might be, well, it says an exclusive 7-star unit, but could come out later. Anyway, and also there'll be the 12 million download campaign, I believe, which will give a 5-star EX ticket, 1,200 Lapis, 2 summon tickets, and March logins will give a total of 4,000 Lapis and a 4-star tickets, and probably some other stuff too. But yes, gotta say, this was a good live stream. This was just a good live stream. I enjoyed the idea that we are going, in a better direction for giving the players more stuff, especially maybe free-to-players who can just grind out this event and get, a new character without having to spend a ton of resource or money. I do believe that if in a game or anything, if you treat your customer good, they'll be more open to spending money. Now, of course, until the final details are out, we're going to put a pin in this, but for now, it seems like a big step forward, and I wish the music had ended at a slightly better time. Also, did we get the CG limit burst animation? I do believe, yeah, we did. But we'll go back and check that just one more time. That really cool sword of light raining down from the sky. Yeah. Warrior of Light. He's coming to the game March 1st. The question is he going to be a really awesome tank that we kind of just need at this point? Not sure, but we'll look forward to finding out. So that's all for this video, and Mog and I will see you next time. Say goodbye, Mog. I don't know why I'm listening. I have headphones on.